I've had enough of doing maths at my desk. Let's go to the beach and make an aperiodic tiling. So I am a very grateful recipient of the mega grant from Matt Parker and the Talking Maths in Public conference, and what I want to do is a big ridiculous public maths project. I'll explain what it is. A couple of years ago some people invented a thing called the aperiodic monotile. This is a shape that had been sought for years and years. It's something that can cover the entire plane and an infinitely big flat surface without any gaps and without any symmetries. It's aperiodic. No matter how you put it down, there'll be no reflections or rotations in the pattern that you get. So this thing was called the hat tile. It caused quite a storm, but it's got one problem, that you need this tile and its reflection. Is that one tile or is it two? So not long after that announcement, they came up with a better shape. This one. This is called the spectre, maybe because it's got wavy lines. So it's very similar to the hat tile. It's from the same family of shapes, but they realised that if you add some curve to the edges, you can force it not to flip, and so it must tile aperiodically just with this one tile. Now the hat tile, down again. A few people have tried making big tilings of this using actual tiles. So make lots and lots of copies of this and lay them out over and over, which is limited by the number of pieces you make, the number of tiles you've got. I thought, wouldn't it be fun to make a cookie cutter and take it down to the beach, which is a big flat surface, and let's just try stamping out this tiling as far as we can. So that's the plan. That's almost the entirety of the plan. We're going to make big ones of these. This one's very small, I can hold in my hand. We'll make proper ones that you can hold with like a broom handle or something and really stamp into the ground. It's October at the moment. It's not the obvious day to come down to the beach. It's a bit cloudy. The light's actually going. It's not very warm. We're planning to do this next year, maybe May half term. What we'd like is loads of people to come, kids, people wandering by on the beach. I've already had some lovely chats with dog owners and their dogs when practicing for this. So I think it's a great place to do a bit of maths on the beach. We will need people to help coordinate it. We'll need to do some thinking about how you do this tiling. It's not completely straightforward to lay it out because it never repeats. There's no shortcuts anywhere. And I'll show you how it works. I've got my cutter and I'm going to put my cutter in the sand. When we really do this, I think we'll really need some kind of sticks to push this in, because you don't want to be doing that with your hands all the time. And look what a nice image that makes. That's really good. Such a clean line. So we'll just do this over and over. It's important to line it up, get it just right. There we go, there's a couple. And the great thing about sand is if you make a mistake, you can just sort of rub it out and have another go. Isn't that great? No stress. So I can just keep doing this, and it's an interesting surface because I've got a footprint down here I'm going to have to deal with in a second, and I'll just sort of carry on putting these shapes down. Really, make it all sort of line up. One thing to be determined is how important is accuracy. I think not very, because I think I can sort of fiddle things as I go along. Get this all to match up. And one last one just fits in there. It really feels like it shouldn't, but it does. There we go. There's one meta tile of the spectre tiling. Put my guy back there in the middle. So the way it works is you start with your one tile, and then you build up this thing called a meta tile, and then you treat that as a single thing, and you repeat that all over the sand, and you sort of recursively build it up bigger and bigger and bigger. So we'll need to coordinate doing all that, and hopefully, I mean, theoretically, it could just go on forever, and wouldn't it be great to cover the entire big beach with tilings? Yeah, that's the plan.